Oh, okay. Oh, see, I need the orders.
If anybody has the link for the Zoom meeting for house, we're working on it. All right.
It should have been Danny, because Danny was.
Hey,
Whoa.
We're talking about the fact that my Amazon package, this is done by you.
There's about 4 emails I got tonight.
Well, yeah, no, but like I can't order.
And I worked it, I literally, y'all jumped it down and said, okay, how I wrote it in the email.
Oh, yeah, no, like, so I can't order it, because I don't have a card, so.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm the email that.
No, I got that.
Okay. All right.
It's
I
submitted my application.
No. The other stuff that I need to order, and then we gotta think about what you're gonna order for the decorations for the actual.
Yeah.
That was the only thing I ordered, the box video, the orders.
Calling the House meeting to order at 6:08 p.m. Let's go ahead and get started with roll call. Welcome, everyone. I'm really excited to be back. Okay, so for roll call, we want to make sure that we're pronouncing everyone's name right. So if I butcher your last name, please correct me. I want to make sure that everyone's being represented correctly. Without further ado, we'll get ready. And then we also want you to, if possible, stand up, tell us exactly how to say your name and then why you're passionate about your RSO. So first we have Secretary Holzberger.
Here, I'm Colin Holzberger. I represent the Western Student Education Association.
And Representative Kavan. Representative Garneau.
I'm just like so concerned. I'm like, no. I like to blind people. Are you actually involved? There we go.
Okay, sorry about the technical difficulties. We're gonna restart. So Representative Kavan. Representative Garneau. Representative Patai. Representative Raymakers. Representative Robinson. Yes.
So I represent mediation and because obviously there's a lot less women in mediation in STEM field in general. So our main goal is for everybody here, but also me, is to let broaden everyone be exposed to that, and so we're not finding this we should do it, here to do it, and they can provide it.
All right, and Representative Maud. Representative Bisa. Representative Rogers. And Representative Pruitt.
Hello, Matt Pruitt here. I represent the American Association of Airport Executives. The reason I'm passionate about them is because in aviation, there's a small minority of those who want to focus and go to the airport industry. But it's crucial to the airports that exist with all part.
Thank you. Representative Whitfield.
Here,
Representative
I'm on the computer. You hear me?
Yep, we can hear you.
Oh, okay. Hi, I'm Marcel. The organization I represent is Phi Mu Alpha Sinfonia Fraternity of America, and I am passionate about it because I love the ideal of advancing music in America.
Awesome, thank you. Representative Natich.
Hello, I'm joining from online. My name is Brandon Mitich, and I'm representing OBUP, Organization of Black Aerospace Professionals, and I'm passionate about it to be able to bring aviation to minority communities and exposing it to them. Thank you.
Representative Williams.
Hi, I'm Hannah and I'm representing Delta Zeta sorority.
And Representative Jackson. Representative Rosowski.
Hello, I'm John Rozovsky. I'm representing the Citizens Climate Lobby at Western Michigan University. I'm passionate about our group because we're working to fight climate change.
Representative Kellner.
Hi, I'm Sophie Pekelner. I'm representing Hillel at WMU, and I'm passionate about it because it helps bring together the small Jewish community that we have on campus.
Representative Paddock. Representative Obermeyer. Representative Diaz-Rodas. Representative Rucroft.
Here, I'm Sarah Rucroft. I am representing Kappa Delta Chi Sorority Incorporated here on campus, and I am passionate about our organization because I like everything that we believe in and we strive to achieve.
Thank you. Representative Chirillo. Representative Relko.
Here. Hi, my name is Tyler Relko. I represent the Sunseeker Solar Race Car team, and I'm passionate about our team because it promotes sustainable energy.
Awesome. Representative Robinson. Representative Hayes.
Hi, I'm Nicholas Hayes. I am representing the Bronco Marching Band, and I'm passionate about my organization because we are one of the oldest, most prideful, and largest performing RSOs on campus.
That's awesome. Representative Horoski. Horoski, sorry, my bad.
We not only do like networking events and study groups for the undergraduates, but also to do events with the kids. Yes, it's like showing off experiences. But it's super fun.
Thank you. Representative Collins.
Hi, I'm Serenity Collins. I represent BSU. I'm passionate about BSU because I can serve all African Americans on campus.
Thank you. Representative Erspemer.
Hi, here. I represent the Western College of Democrats. I'm passionate about our organization because it finds a lot of younger people being more involved in politics.
Thank you. Representative Whitner. Bittner. Sorry about that.
Representing the Criminal Justice Student Association, and I'm passionate about my RSO and criminal justice students.
Thank you. Representative Rios.
Hi, I'm Fernanda Rios. I'm representing the Latino Student Alliance, and I am passionate about them because we are aiming to create a welcoming environment for a somewhat underrepresented group of students here on campus.
Thank you. Representative Silver.
Hi, my name is Isabella Silver, and I'm here representing Alpha Omicron Pi. And I just really enjoy everything they stand for. They represent juvenile arthritis, and I just really love the service opportunities.
Awesome, thank you. Representative Earl.
Hi, my name is Kaylin Earl. I'm representing Delta Tau Lambda Sorority Incorporated, and I'm passionate about my RSO just because of our charitable causes and all the events and volunteering that we do around the community and on campus.
Thank you. Representative Acosta. Okay.
So I represent the Gamma National Sorority. I'm passionate about my work just because I really love what we do here. A couple of things being academics and academics and collectively being a to embrace and learn more.
Thank you. Representative Omby.
Hi, my name is Isabel Onby. I'm the representative for Cylun, which is Western's paper engineering RSO, and I'm passionate about my organization because we help students, we help set them up for success once they graduate and join the industry.
Awesome. And then Representative Gilbert is out, so Representative Tetchman.
You were close. Hey guys, I'm Gabe Teichman. I'm here filling in for Madison for Western Michigan's Supply Chain Management Association. I got some really passionate about it because I love providing the opportunity to students to be able to network with professionals and get themselves an internship or their full-time dream job.
Awesome, thank you. And Representative Lukomsky.
Yeah, hello. I am Riley Lukomsky. I am the representative for Business Association of Mentors, and I'm passionate about RSO because I think everyone can improve through mentoring other people and mentorship in general.
Representative Dodger.
Hello, my name is Max Doggy, member of House by also Incorporated. I'm passionate about it because we are the first Black organization. Passionate about the race. We have a world.
Thank you. And Representative Robles. What is it? Robles. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Marisol. I'm here representing the pre-position of this society. I'm passionate about my RSO because we're able to help each other. Whether you're freshman or senior, being with us here, when you get tested about finding people, and that way we can all be able to learn.
Awesome, thank you. So that is our complete roll call. Oh, never mind. We do not have quorum at the moment. Is there anyone in the virtual setting who hopped on a bit late or may not have heard their name called?
Yes, I am.
Okay, well, how do you pronounce your last name? I think I just pronounced it incorrectly.
Muhammad Majd.
Okay, awesome. Thank you. Can you please tell us what RSO you're a part of and then why you're passionate about your RSO?
Yes, I'm representing PSO and I'm passionate about PSO because we can present our small community of Iranian students.
Awesome, thank you. It doesn't look like we have quorum at the moment. While we wait for quorum, we're gonna go ahead. Okay, never mind. We do have quorum, so we can go ahead and get started as normal. Sorry about all the technical difficulties. So we want to get started and introduce ourselves, both Berger and I. So my name is Shayna Krozik. I am currently the Speaker of the House, and I'm also the Vice President for Recruiting in the Food Marketing Association. So I'm really passionate about my RSO because it's a great way to network, meet employers, and also make really great friends. And all the professors in the major really care about our success. So I'm super passionate about food marketing, and that's a little bit about me.
It is. Thanks for waiting for all the technical issues. It's kind of hard to do a hybrid world, as we all know from going through it last year. My name is obviously Colin Holzberger. I'm the Secretary of the House. This is my second year doing it. It's my second year here too. I'm a sophomore, and my major is business education with hopes of becoming a high school teacher someday. I'm super involved on campus. I'm the treasurer of the Western Student Education Association. I'm a lead core facilitator and a recent member of the WMU's club volleyball team. I grew up on the east side of Michigan, so if any of you guys know where Lakeport is, send me a message. I just want to get to know my peeps. And my goal this year is to finally get to know you guys because I can actually see you, so that'll be fun.
Awesome. And then next, we would like to recognize that the Western Michigan University is located on lands historically occupied by Ojibwe, Ottawa, and Potawatomi nations. Please take a moment to acknowledge and honor this ancestral land of the Three Fires Confederacy, the sacred lands of all Indigenous peoples, and their continued presence. And positional reports can be found in the meeting minutes. And because we didn't have a meeting last session, we didn't have a meeting last week, we don't need approval of the minutes. So I will now entertain a motion for approval of the agenda. Motion has been moved. Can we get a second? And is there consent? And is there any opposition? Okay, hearing none, seeing none, we can go ahead and move on to our guest speakers. So to get us started, oh, well, actually we have communications, my bad. So we have the website intro by our secretary, Colin Holzberger.
Yes, which I did not prepare for because I have not figured out how to share the screen yet. Still doing it?
If you click the green bar, you can drag that out of the way.
Thank you so much. All right, so all things you need for becoming a Western representative for the WSA can be found at wmuwsa.org. Once you get here, there's going to be a tab. You go to Legislative and About House of Reps. There's a whole lot of information on there for a lot of our rookie representatives, so it'll be super important for you guys to all come check this out. The directory page gets updated every time we get a new member or a member leaves. You can always check that to get in contact with anyone you need. Zoom links are right here. I believe it's incorrect right now, but we're working on getting that fixed. A little bit about what you do is inside that section there. And then if you have anyone who wants to become a representative from other RSOs, please direct them to this page and they can just click this nice button right here. It's a Google form and it goes right to us and we can get them all the information they need. Now, if any of you guys ever cannot make it to a meeting, there's this thing called Proxy Sign Up. So what that means is someone from your RSO can come and represent for you guys and count your vote. All you do is click this, fill out the link, and again, we will be in contact with you. The schedule is up here. It's got all of the updated information. Highly recommend going to it and downloading it, saving it on your desktop just so you have it. And I think that is all we need. So thank you guys very much. If you have any questions about it too, just let me know.
Okay, and then with that, we can move on to new business. Well, guest speakers. So this agenda is not the correct one. So the first thing we have on our most recent agenda is going to be the LSA collaboration request. So Vice President Effinger, if you want to come up and do that.
Thank you. I'm just going to stand over here. So as the Executive Vice President of WSA, it is my job to run the collaboration request process. The Latino Student Association, they submitted a proposal requesting $3,000 for an event that they are hosting. For reference, they've requested money through CAB and through allocations as well. This is in addition to those items. How are you pulling up my class stuff? Hold on. Yeah, give me a second. I will talk and present. I will multitask. Cortez from the Latino Student Association to present to us today regarding their funding, their event, and what they are trying to accomplish with it. I'm pulling it up, trying to anyways. Which email address did you send it to previously? Got it. All right. Just give me a moment. You can start presenting and I will pull this up.
Hi everyone, how's everyone doing today?
It's on. Yeah, the microphone's over there. Thank you.
And today is a special day. Not only is it Western Wednesday, but it is the first day of Hispanic Heritage Month. It's part of it, so it's a good day today. So he's working on the presentation, but what we're asking from the House is a collaboration between WSA and CAB and LSA. We already have a collaboration with CAB, so that's good. Now we just need WSA's collaboration. And so the event is to spread cultural awareness at WMU's campus. It's for us as Latino students to promote our culture on our campus by hosting a big event. I would have the documents up there, but there's no opening now. And so the idea is to spread our cultural awareness through food, music, dance, and engagement. And so, okay, so the event will be on October 15th of this year from 6 to 9 p.m. at the Miller Plaza. It is already confirmed by Smitty from the VHC. We're still working on the Richmond Center right now to use like the entrance, their platform that kind of has like a stage type of vibe that the WMU Theater has been using. So our staff advisor is currently working on that. So the purpose, again, of El Grito, which is the name of the event, is to expose the various aspects of the Latinx culture in order to create awareness of our Latinx identity at WMU. And so this is the budget. We're asking for money for decorations, tables and chairs, a tent, porta potties, because again, the event is late. So we need to provide, a bathroom space for all of you. We're gonna have dance performances. We're gonna have music performances as well from Alianza Cuatro, and we're also asking for event t-shirts. So that is the budget up there. And the marketing plan is by September 20th, the final draft of our flyer will be complete. On September 24th, that flyer will go live on social media and Experience WMU. And then by September 27th, the whole printing off the flyers, making sure we do that through the printing center at the business college, and then hopefully getting those approved by St. Green, VHC, and everywhere else we need approval from. And then by October 4th, all posters are projected to be all over campus. So COVID protocols, we are gonna follow all the university's protocols, but these are specifically for food. So we have 6 individuals who will be fully vaccinated working with food. They must wear masks and gloves at all times. We're gonna have 2 individuals who will strictly just hand out hand sanitizer for everybody who's in line to get food. And then the committee member in charge of overseeing food will sanitize all utensils every 30 minutes. And so how does this benefit WMU and WSA, right? So again, it gives us the opportunity to show our Latinx identity at WMU, to enrich WMU's campus with our identity. And that's why not just only are we gonna promote what LSA does, we're also gonna have the Latinx Greeks on campus be able to table at the event as well. So you get to see everything that the Latino leaders are doing on campus. Any questions that you guys may have? And I do have an agenda. I have the committee members' information. I have the budgets, invoices. So if anybody wants to see it, go for it. Any questions?
Are you gonna check everyone's badges before they're allowed in, or how's that?
That was a question that I was going to ask, well, I have, and if we get a collaboration with WC, we would ask for badges. But that's something that we have to do with ourselves right now. So it's really what we decide at the end, but if that's something that you guys request from us, then we'll do it for sure. Anything else? So that's it. Thank you guys so much for your time.
Thank you. Okay, so we do have a few people who are being confirmed today who have to leave. Okay, my bad. Okay, so I will now open up the floor for discussion.
I think this is a great event. I think it's a great way for us students to be immersed in the Latino culture. I think this is also important because the university has not acknowledged it yet. So this is our way of making it known on campus. So I'm in full support of this event. I think it will be a really great one to attend.
From personal experience, Latin food is really, really good. If anything, the food is gonna be great. So definitely,
Okay, so I was gonna say the same thing. I'm pretty much excited about eating. I love eating, but like it's great for us to learn the culture. Cause I love like seeing everybody's culture and getting to know everybody, just like I want somebody to understand my culture and know how to talk to me and do things. And I just want everybody to be inclusive and like be together. Like that gives everybody the time to see different things and try to like understand and be around other people, because as a campus, so like sometimes we can be one-sided when it comes to showing real diversity and actually being there for each other. So this could be the time that actually everybody is there for each other and learns the culture. Because we as WMU are not showing that this is the first month of heritage. This is a great experience for us to try to bring that out. So next year we can try it again and give that our best effort for trying to help the Latinos be like noticed and feel more welcome like everyone else does. So yeah.
You can go ahead.
Something I really love is the routine, and as well, we like include everybody.
Thank you. Is there any other discussion? Okay, hearing none and seeing none, we can go ahead and put this into a vote.
Requires a hand count because it's.
All right. So can I get a raise of hands for people who do approve of this?
In favor, raise your hand.
Keep your hand raised for a second so we can keep a vote. You are online and do not know how to raise your hand, just type yes in the chat.
actually tells you how many people raise their hands. That's something that you don't. I don't need to do that. There's one person online.
All right, is there any opposition? Okay, hearing none and seeing none, we can approve this.
Chris needs to introduce it.
So historically, since going back to at least 2007, WSA has done what's called the slow clap. It's just a way to kind of create a different vibe and energy. Sometimes in our conversations, it's kind of contentious. So when we do get a win, we want to celebrate and all that. So on that, hopeful, you start slower and you build up energy in that. So when we pass something, it's opportunity to kind of do that. So we just have for this as an alternative. That's how we celebrate. We do it a lot with confirmations if the person's out in the hallway. Those kinds of for watching. You want to keep that going and do that.
Well, let's keep it going.
Might have actually lost.
All right, give us 1 second while we're working through one more technical issue.
No, just because you know, like, you know, it's not. You're my dad. I don't know.
Okay, so to respect some of the people who need to be confirmed time, they have to run. So I would now entertain a motion to amend the agenda so that we can move the confirmations up and do those right now so that they can run and they can still get confirmed today. And is there consent? And any opposition? Okay, hearing and seeing none, we can go ahead and move forward with confirmation.
We'll just do the ones that are time sensitive right now. Respect. Hello, everyone. If I'm not mistaken, Allison, you have to go. Is there anyone else that has to go? You're not up for Senate confirmation though. So Allison, what?
For associate justice.
Oh, Associate Justice. Yes, please do come up. And I didn't have your name.
I get their names too.
And then, someone else that feels like they're up to it. How about Daniel? Come on up. Yeah. So everyone, I'm just going to introduce this real quick. Allison here is our nomination for Chief Justice. She approved by the Senate just literally an hour ago. Daniel is our nomination for VP for Finance and Business Relations. So he's going for the job I had last year. And Gabby is going for the Associate Justice position. So in the past, if you guys want to run it like how we've done it in the past. So basically they're going to be up here. You guys ask questions, all three of them will answer. Then they will exit the room, we'll close the door, talk about them, and then we'll do one vote to confirm all three or deny all. Oh, excuse me, then we'll go through one vote for each person. So at that point, I'm going to open the floor for questions. Oh, they're going to introduce themselves first.
All right. Hi, I'm Allison. My pronouns are she, her, hers. I'm running for, I guess not running, but up for nomination for the Chief Justice position. I'm a senior studying business law. I'm so sorry this had to get bumped up. I founded a club at the business college and our first meeting is in like 17 minutes. So I gotta, run over there to get that done. But so yeah, I'm super excited to be up for this position. I was in WSA my freshman year as public relations chair and then my sophomore year as the Speaker of the Senate before the Senate and the House split into two groups. But yeah, so that's just a little bit about me.
Her presentation was a lot better than mine. I'm Gabby. I am a third year here. I am studying marketing. I am up for the associate justice position. I want to be part of this because I enjoy government. I also did youth in government all through my middle school and high school days and was on the mock trial team. So I enjoy being in the courtroom and hearing court cases and things of that nature.
Hey guys, I'm Daniel. I'm a senior and double majoring into multimedia arts technology and paper engineering. I'm up for nomination for the business relations VP, and I just like what WSA and I like what it stands for. And as a treasurer for my RSO, the sideline, I really enjoy doing that stuff, and I think I can keep continuing that stuff here at WSA. So, yep.
Questions?
All right, if there's no questions, we can go ahead and go into discussion. So if you guys want to step outside. All right, does anyone have any discussion points they want to make or any comments about any of these representatives? All right, hearing and seeing none, we can go ahead and clap them in and confirm them. No. Oh my gosh. I'm struggling today. I'm sorry, guys. It's very nerve-wracking being in person for the first time. I'm forgetting everything. Okay, so let's go ahead and put a vote for each one of them. First, we will vote on Daniel Garriton. So can I get a raise of hands for everyone in favor? And again, in the virtual setting, if you are in favor, just type yes in the chat if you do not know how to raise your hand.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, with 24 votes, Daniel is approved. Is there any opposition? Okay, hearing none and seeing none, we can confirm that Daniel Garriton is now the VP for FBR. I'm so sorry. Okay, and next we'll move on to Allison Anchor. Next, we'll move on to Allison Anchor. So can I see if, can everyone raise your hand if you're in favor of Allison Anchor? And again, in the virtual setting, type yes in the chat if you are in favor. Yeah, you can put your hands down first. Okay, and is there any opposition? Okay, Allison is confirmed. And moving on to the last one with Gabby. Can I get a show of hands for everyone who's in favor? You guys can put your hands down in person. Okay, and is there any opposition? Okay, again, with 22 votes, we can consider Gabby confirmed as well. So now we can go ahead and do a slow clap to congratulate all of them. Oh, yeah. Okay. Okay, we can now move forward with the agenda and move on to our guest speakers. So we will have VP Brenneman come up and talk about government relations.
Speaker Krausick, thank you. Appreciate it. Oh yeah, you're gonna do a little video for me. Technical difficulties. Your passion is infectious. I really did actually appreciate hearing all of your why you're in your RSO, why you're a rep here. That was really cool. I appreciate it. It helps drive me when we get frustrated as senior leadership around the university with this controversy or that controversy or the outrage of the day, to hear your passion about why you're here and what drives you. So I do appreciate that. Margaret, my partner in crime over here. Hi, Margaret. Margaret told me I went long last week, so I'm going to try to be brief this time. So I appreciate it. Just a quick, I'll try to be quicker than I was last week. Government relations. What do we do in government relations? We're here to try to help you guys have a better experience with students. As students, to get you more operating money from the state. We get about $112 million a year from the state to help operate the university. We're waiting right now to hear on a budget deal from Lansing yet tonight for the next year. So keep your fingers crossed that they're going to invest in higher education. We try to get capital outlay for buildings like Sangbrin or Dunbar or the College of Aviation, which we're going to dedicate tomorrow or Friday, whatever day today is, Friday. We're dedicating the new building over at Aviation, so it's super exciting stuff. We do the federal side as well, help get more grant money, research money, money for solar, money for battery stations, for charging for cars. All those things are what we try to do. Community partnerships as well. And then as kind of a side thing, because I'm passionate about it, I'm passionate about trying to have a better culture around here for civil discourse. Talk about the need for free speech on our campus. We have to have free speech on our campus. It's super important. We can't not have free speech on our campus. So how can we have free speech, but try to talk better with those with whom we disagree? And there certainly is always going to be disagreement on a campus. And how can we learn the skills while we're here at college to learn to talk to people who we disagree with. So with that, we have a big event for We Talk, which is our event. You can go to wmich.edu/WeTalk and learn all about what we're doing with We Talk. We got a bunch of different events coming up, free speech cafes, and other events that we'll be listing here shortly. But next week we have author, New York Times bestseller, winner of the Oprah Courage Award, I think is what. Yeah, something. She was the first winner of that award from Oprah, a New York Times bestseller. She wrote the book called Don't Label Me, and it's how to do diversity without inflaming the culture wars. We're bringing her to campus to talk to us about what moral courage is all about, how we can do a better job of talking to each other and using those skills throughout our lives. And it's going to be good for not only students, but faculty, staff, the community. We're doing 2 full days with Earshot in Kalamazoo and on campus. We're going to have 3 opportunities for students. Actually, I'll play the video from Earshot. Do I just got to click play?
Yo, Broncos! My name is Irshad, and in the language of Arabic, Irshad means guidance. Well, I'm going to live up to that name on Tuesday, September 21st, when I come to Western to teach you how to be heard and how to be influential, even with people who disagree with you. You know, I got my first lesson in that from none other than Bruce Lee, yep, the martial arts master. He taught, be like water, be agile, not fragile. Now, what does that mean in the context of heated conversations? Find out. Tuesday, September 21st, 5 p.m. as part of Western's We Talk initiative. Be there. Be like water.
Awesome. Stop. Okay, so that's Earshot. She's going to be super fun. She's going to be super engaging. We have 3 different ways for you guys to engage as students. One, on Monday night, 7 p.m., we have a pizza party. And there's flyers all around. We're government relations, so we like to bribe you. So please come. We're going to bribe you with free pizza. So Jets Pizza is our partner on that. They're going to supply pizza and drinks. And this is just for our student leaders. We're trying to get, again, student leaders that maybe have different opinions. You guys are perfect for that. The House of Representatives. How do we get the Democrats and the Republicans and the Libertarians and the pro-life and the pro-choice? I mean, I would love to get all of those folks there. If you know any of those folks on campus, try to get them to come to this event. That's what that pizza party is about, specifically for our student leaders on Monday night. Second is on Tuesday, 2 p.m., where we have an open classroom. So we've been working with a couple professors. If you got a class at that time, talk to your professor. Say, hey, can we go and be a part of it? I think you can get the signature credit. Is that correct? For all 3 of these events, you can get signature credit. But it's an open classroom at 2 p.m. There's going to be a huge tent you'll see Monday and Tuesday outside of Sangren on Sangren Plaza. That's where we're going to be doing all of these events in an effort so Earshot can hopefully not be masked. She just got her 3rd vaccine, so she's super excited. But we're gonna try to have most of these events outside if we can, so we can not have Earshot having to talk to you through a mask if possible. So that's at 2 o'clock on Monday or Tuesday, I'm sorry. And then the last event is the one that she talked about, which is our marquee event where we have Earshot going to give about a 15-minute presentation. It's open to the public. It's open to everyone in the campus community. And then we're going to have a panel discussion. And we're going to have 2 people join her on the panel. One is Luchara Wallace from our Lewis Walker Institute. So she's going to talk about how her book relates to diversity, equity, and inclusion. Now we can have those conversations. And then obviously there's viewpoint diversity. And so we're also going to have a WMU alum named Jason Rowe, who used to be the head of the Michigan Republican Party most recently. So he's going to bring the perspective from the political side to the panel. So it should be a really fun event. We're going to mix it up, have a lot of conversations, and I hope you can come to 1, 2, or all 3 of the events. And with that, I'm going to stop talking because Margaret will otherwise give me the hook. Any questions I can answer?
I would just add, especially since this is such a nice gathering of RSOs, and we really plan this event to be a professional development type opportunity for RSOs. I'm going to leave this stack of flyers. If you can help us get these out to members or take a picture of it and share it. WSA is doing a great job helping us promote this. They have, if you look on their social, you'll see the image for the open classroom. This is our image, and this is an image as well. So thank you to WSA for all the help they've given us supporting, and we really did this for the students. So thank you for anything you can do to help this be a really meaningful and transformative opportunity for students.
WSA has already done a great job on social media with us, but all of you can help spread that word as well through social media, and we're grateful for your partnership as always. And Alex and I are partners this year on political affairs, and we'll continue to talk about other things other than we talk in the days ahead as we get back to our business of government relations. Yes, question. Margaret will answer that question.
Any RSO member may attend. And when you go into experience WU, you have to be an RSO to register. But you don't have to be a leader, you don't have to be on the executive board, and more than one can come. So we'll be happy to entertain as many.
I think we're going to have pizza for like 50 to 75 people, so I hope a lot of you show up. Any other questions? If not, thank you for your time. I'm always here for you. Alex knows how to get a hold of me if you ever need anything. So does Eric, so does Alexis. Thank you all. Appreciate it.
Thank you. Okay, we can go ahead and we can now move forward with the emergency Senate appointment bill if Speaker Shapiro would like to come up.
Well, thank you. Hi, everyone. I'm the Senate Speaker here to grace you all with my presence. So I wrote a piece of legislation because the Senate thinks, and I'm going to blame COVID, did not get very great turnouts when it came to election in the spring. Can anyone guess how many members we have? Who's not on cabinet? No, we have 4. We have 4 members. There's 4 of us. There's 4 of us. That's 3 voting members in 1 chair. 3. Wow. Can you believe that? A Senate for the student body. Sounds like there's only 4 of us. So with that said, I wrote this to amend the bylaws that kind of give me the authority to fill the empty Senate seats since they are empty. Because otherwise we can't. Otherwise we would stay at 4 all year long. And that's a lot of power for 4 people to have. That's not a lot of opposition. There's a lot of, like, there's money here that we can control. And it's probably better that there are 28 of us and not 4. I mean, given the opportunity, I might propose legislation to give myself some scholarship money. No, not really. Maybe. That'd be funny. It'd be funny for me because I get money. Anyway, so yeah, basically we just want to revise Article 2, Section 1, Subsection 4 of the WSA bylaws and have it read, in the event that not all Senate seats are filled or seats become vacant during a legislative session, the Speaker pro tempore reserves the right to make immediate appointments to vacant Senate seats with students eligible to become senators by the requirements outlined in the WSA Constitution and bylaws. And this will replace the line there that says, in the event that not all Senate seats are filled or seats become vacant during legislative session, a member of the House of Representatives may adopt or be appointed by the Chief Justice to fill the seats, subject to approval by 2/3 majority of the House. So that is what I have. Please ask questions if you have any. Could you just explain the requirements that are outlined in the WSA Constitution bylaws that we met? So the requirements to be a senator in the WSA, you need to have at least 1 credit in anything, like be an active student. You must also,
think the bottom margin is like a 2.0 GPA. I remember off the top of my head. And I think that's it. What other requirements are there? I think you just have to have a heartbeat, really, and represent the college and be a part of the college you're representing. So,
Or at large.
or at large, you can be an at large if you want. So,
You tell us which colleges you,
oh boy, could I? Let me pull my list out. Hang on, give me a minute here. And I will pull out that list. Sure. Okay, for the college, Hayworth College of Business, 1 empty seat. College of Arts and Sciences, 2 empty seats. Lee Honors College, 2 empty seats. College of Engineering and Applied Sciences, 1 empty seat. College of Education and Human Development, 2 empty seats. College of Fine Arts, 2 empty seats. College of Health and Human Services, 2 empty seats. University Studies, 2 empty seats. Senator at Large, 5 empty seats. And of course, 4 seats for Greek Life, 1 of which is filled, 3 of which aren't filled.
aviation is the best. All our seats are full.
You guys are, yeah, you are. Yeah, you guys are full. Yeah, aviation is handled, so we're good. We're good there. Any other questions? You can't. People could leave here. So in our current system right now, House of Representatives by 2/3 majority vote of, of the House and approval of the Chief Justice could become senators. The problem with that is we don't want to poach the House of its members to fill the Senate. You can, of course, especially if we get this passed, if you want to come join the Senate, we can find a place for you if your college has an opening seat. But the goal is to not have our backup option be poaching from the House. I hope that answers your question. Thank you. Any other questions? I'm gonna check the chat because I haven't been. I would be being a senator. So this question is, I would be interested in being a senator for either the College of Engineering or the College of Fine Arts. If you are looking for people, also, yeah, y'all are doing great. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I would assume that you're a student of both colleges. You have to be a part of the college you'd be representing. But if this passes, that's on the table, so you know. Again, I don't want to poach from the House, but if they do want to. Sorry. Yeah, you are welcome, assuming this passes, to send me an email at WSA_speaker at West. Anyway, other questions? No other questions, then I will.
All right, if there's no questions, we can move on to discussion. So does anyone have any discussion points on this topic?
We need to know the Senate. So we can, you know, it's true democracy where it's not just 4 people making the decisions on 19,000 people. So. I agree with that. I think that obviously the living. I think this is also not
Thank you. Is there any other discussion? Okay, if there's no other discussion, we can go ahead and put this to a vote. So can I see a raise of hands? Actually, I believe consent can be called because it does not have to do with money. Oh, we need a motion first. Oh, just we need a motion to approve passing this bill, and then we can call consent. And is there any opposition? Okay, hearing none and seeing none, we can approve the emergency Senate appointment resolution.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you. Okay. And next on our agenda, we have the Medal of Meritorious Service Bill. Eric, did you want to come up and present that?
Me again. Hello, everyone. I hope you're enjoying the House meeting so far. Happy Western Wednesday. So I have written this Medal of Meritorious Service bill, and the general basis is that WSA recognizes internal service. We have Representative of the Month, and we have Senator of the Month, but we don't do anything to recognize the individuals that help us outside of WSA. There are countless staff, faculty, administration, and alumni who have all contributed to the betterment of the student body in some way, shape, or form. And this bill serves to recognize them for all of their hard work to fight for the student body. So, I think, do I have? Oh, fancy. So yes, this is to recognize them regardless of their background. The medal would be called the Medal of Meritorious Service. I know I'm very creative with naming the bills after whatever it is. The basic process of how this would work is at the beginning of each semester, a nominations form would go live for no fewer than 6 weeks. And anyone can nominate anyone as long as that person is not serving on the selection committee. From there, we have round one, I guess, of vetting the nominees. So we will have a committee composed of one individual from each staff partner group, one administrator, one faculty member, and one staff member, and somebody from the Alumni Association. And they will go through and they will approve no more than 15 and no fewer than 6 candidates to move on to the second committee. Unless there are fewer than 6, then however many they deem worthy. And then it goes to our second committee, which is WSA in-house. We'll have one senator, one rep, one member from the president's executive cabinet, one associate justice, and then both committees are chaired by the WSA chief justice. And their job is to narrow it down to no more than 5 per semester to actually receive the award. They can nullify anyone at that stage. So if we have 2 people that make it to that round and the second committee decides only one of them is worthy of getting it, they can give it to only one. This bill also authorizes the WSA president and vice president to purchase the awards, and then we would hand them out at a small formal ceremony. I'd be happy to take any questions if you have them. All right, hearing and seeing none, I'll hand it back to Speaker Krosick.
All right, since there's no other questions, we can go ahead and move into discussion periods. If anyone has anything they would like to add, now is the time. Okay, and if there's no discussion points, we can go ahead and put this into a vote. So everyone in favor, if you could just raise your hand, and then online again. Oh yeah, I'll now entertain a motion to move into voting on the Medal of Meritorious Service Bill.
I make a motion to remove the voting.
Was there consent? Okay, we can go ahead and put this to a vote. So if I could just see a raise of hands for all those in favor, and online, type yes in the chat if you don't know how to raise your hand. You guys can vote your hands. Yep. Okay, and is there any opposition? Okay, hearing and seeing none, we can consider this bill a pass with votes of 23-0-0. And then moving back forward into our agenda more, we're going to do some more cabinet confirmations. So again, at the end of those, we'll do the slow clap again. And I'll hand it back over to Eric.
Hi. Hi, my name's Eric. It does say in the agenda that President Morris is supposed to do this, but she had a last minute engagement, so I'm stepping up to take her place in this matter. We both worked together to put this team together. We think they're stellar in every way that they are, so we just need you guys to question / interrogate them and agree with us if you think so. So we'll do this in slates just like we did at the very beginning. At this point, cabinet members, it's a little bit of a roulette on who gets to go when. It's first off, we're gonna have Bo, Piper, and Alex. House, yes. All right, so I'll let them first start with introducing themselves. I'll just name the positions real quick. Alex is going for VP of Political Affairs. Bo is going for VP of Academic Affairs, and Piper is going for VP of Sustainability. Okay. Hey, Daniel, where's that microphone?
Oh, microphone. Oh, boy. Is it working on?
It'll pick it up.
Hi, everyone. Happy Western Wednesday. My name is Alex Lawrence. I'm a senior at Western, double majoring in political science, public policy, and public administration with a minor in communication. I am obviously up for political affairs. A little bit about my history. I've been a part of WSA. This is going on my third year part of WSA. And in my time through WSA, I've served on the Political Affairs Committee along with the Allocations Commission. Outside of WSA, I've been involved in We Vote, which is a nonpartisan organization that focuses on getting students registered to vote and educated and get them part of the democratic processes. Outside of that, outside of Western, I've had many opportunities to serve on advisory task force with other students around the state of Michigan. Same goal of, democratic engagement on college campuses. Things I have planned for political affairs this year, the annual dinner with delegates that will take place in March 2022. I'm also continuing to work with We Talk to put on more awesome events like this around civility and free speech. I'm also currently meeting with administrators to talk about an election holiday on election day. So there would be a university-wide holiday on all state general elections. Yeah, I don't want to talk too much. There's so much more I could get into, but I'm going to pass it over to Bo.
Hi, everyone. My name is Bo Bielski. This is my first full year at Western. I'm a transfer. This is my first full year at Western. I'm in junior standing and a biochemistry major. Vice President for Academic Affairs is what I would select at, and I would like you guys to refer me as. In the past, I have served as the president of the Student Government Association at Jackson College, so I do have experience in the student government world. And as for the position itself, academic affairs, I think that's truly the reason why we are all here is for the world of academia. And I would like to be able to help anybody who has any concerns or questions during their academic career, be able to help them as much as I can.
Well, I haven't like in a while, and I'm a music major, so this is really weird. But my name is Piper Melton Roy, and I'm here for sustainability. Like I said, I'm a music ed, in Spanish major. And last year I was in WSA, it was my freshman year, and I was the senator to the College of Fine Arts. And so it was super cool coming into WSA because I've done a little bit of student government in middle school and high school, and as you know, it varies completely because there was a lot of, planning dances in high school, and student government here is way more important and way more exciting. So yeah, that was a really good time to be senator last year. As far as sustainability goes, something I'm really trying to promote right now is a sustainability grant that any student at Western can apply for. So if you know anybody who's interested, you're always looking for people to apply to that, and as well as serve on our allocations committee. So, people, talk to me, look it up on the WMU website /sustainability or something. So yeah. Yes.
All right, thank you guys. I'm trying to multitask. At this point, we open the floor to questions. Just so you know, the question will be asked to all three of the candidates. You cannot direct it at just one. Cool. Yes, question from Daniel.
Why you?
He asked why you for people on Zoom.
Why me? Oh my gosh. Well, I've been involved in WSA since I started here. I've through WSA and through my opportunities with WeVo and interning in various areas, I have built up the skills and knowledge to be able to effectively perform in this role. Like I said, I've worked with various students at colleges. I've worked with the Michigan Secretary of State, and I've been in so many other positions that, have put me into this where I can effectively achieve my goals and WSA's goals for this year. I hope that kind of answered it.
So as I said, I served as president of the Student Government Association at Jackson College. We pushed quite a few bills. The biggest one that was my baby that I was very happy with was to get more representation. It was similar to building a House of Representatives like we have here, but Jackson College at the time had the highest percentage of incarcerated students at the school, and so we were trying to get representation for those students who were incarcerated because we felt like they did not have any kind of say in the comings and goings and what was going on at the school. In addition to that, for the academic affairs position, I tutored for a year when I was at Jackson College, and I've always been a part of study like that. And I am not afraid to stand up for students if somebody needs to be assertive and say, hey, this student feels like they were graded unfairly, and I am more than willing to go through the process with any student that feels like they need to and teach them all the steps of the basically chain of command when it comes to filing an academic.
Okay, so my answer is going to be a little short, but I'm a very organized and motivated person, and I'm very passionate about sustainability. And one of my big goals is really advocating for students' voice and concerns about sustainability on campus. And that's involved with the grants and everything. And I also worked with the former VP for sustainability last year. I was on the passing the torch of all that she did, including like carbon neutrality at Western. And yeah.
Are there any other questions? right, candidates, you can step out into the hallway.
All right. Now's the time if anyone wants to make any comments. We are going to enter into a discussion period.
I did see Alex working. So he does look like very involved and like what he believes, all that kind of good stuff. I never heard about the other two people, but as far as what they that we all need, so really excited.
Thank you.
You know, I'll say something.
Is there consent? And is there any opposition?
I mean, yeah, I was gonna say like.
Whoa. You can't back out of a motion once it's been made.
But there was opposition.
What?
There was opposition.
Oh, you oppose?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then it doesn't matter, you still have to go into the direct vote, it doesn't nullify it. You still have to vote by hand then. Consent just eliminates the requirement to do a hand count.
So now we're voting, moving to voting.
Yes. So if you want to maintain discussion period, vote no right now. If you want to move into confirming the candidates, vote yes.
Okay, all in favor of moving into a vote?
You have to raise your hand, there was opposition to consent.
So just to clarify, we are right now voting to
And
end the ability to vote. And we're gonna go right back to discussion after that. So if you say yes right now, you're trying to go back into discussion.
No, we're trying to vote. We're making a motion
This is why
to.
we don't do this.
You need help?
Please.
Okay,
Right now, we have 7 people who want to move into a vote on here and 8 representative for it. So that doesn't meet.
you still need to collect the nays. You need to collect the number in opposition still. You have to ask for the opposition.
Okay, and then is there any opposition?
Are you two raising your hands? Opposition moves back to discussion.
Okay, so we have 4 in opposition. So,
Motion failed, or motion passes to move into voting.
okay. The motion is passed, so we're going to move into voting. Sorry about that. We got confused. Okay, so we can now move into voting. So I will now entertain a motion to move on to voting to confirm vote.
Now we're just voting to confirm. We already did the motion to move into voting.
Okay, I wasn't sure if I had to do it individually per confirmation, but okay.
You do, but you just need to specify who. So you're like, we are now voting to confirm Daniel.
She was getting perfect.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. So I now entertain a motion to put a vote for confirmation of Bo. No?
No.
I'm confused.
So you're not entertaining a motion, you're just collecting the vote. We just voted to end discussion.
Oh,
and
okay.
to the vote. So now you're just
We're going to
collecting the votes.
confirm.
What?
Okay, so we can now move into a vote. So can I see a raise of hands who wants to
You can also
confirm?
call consent. That's no money involved.
Okay, and consent can also be called.
Consent is called.
Is there a second? And is there any opposition? Okay, hearing none and seeing none, we can confirm, or we can now confirm vote. Now we'll move on to voting for Alex. So can I see a show of hands who are in favor of confirming vote into the position for political affairs? Alex, in the position for political affairs.
Consent doesn't need to be seconded.
And is there any opposition? Okay, hearing none and seeing none, we can now move on to confirming Piper in the position for VP of Sustainability. Consent can be called. Okay, and is there any opposition? Okay, hearing none and seeing none, we can confirm all three of these candidates.
All right, thank you everyone for holding with us. We're going into our next three. I realize we're short on time, so I'm going to try to speed this up a little bit. Oh,
Is that all of us?
no, we got more of it.
No, I'm saying, were we all?
Yes, all three of you were confirmed. Go ahead.
I make a motion to extend the agenda and exhaust it until we are done. All this means is we are going to finish out our agenda instead of ending in 2 minutes.
Just to clarify, that means confirming all of the.
Correct. There's three left, so we're just gonna do that one more time.
One more slate run.
Again, I make a motion to exhaust the agenda. All I need is a second. Consent's been called. Any opposition? Okay, we have opposition. Opposition has been rescinded. Motion passes. We're going to exhaust the agenda. Continue, Aaron.
Thank you very much. Moving into our next three is Ashley, Ashlyn, and Charles. And Alicia.
Oh.
Wait, Aaron's not here. I think Charles is the eighth. Is Charles online?
I believe he is.
I'll represent Charles.
All right, so we're going to start with Alicia. We're nominating her for VP for Student Affairs. Ashlyn, we're nominating as VP for University Pride. Charles, if he's not online, I'll vouch for him. He is our nomination for VP for Community Involvement. And Ashley is our VP, a nomination for VP for Diversity and Inclusion.
Hi, guys. My name is Alicia Ewing. I'm a second year in chemical and paper engineering. Last year, I was in WSA as a senator for the Honors College, and I served on the Committee for Community Involvement. This year, I'm really excited at the idea of being the VP for Student Affairs. Every position of leadership, I look at it as leadership through service, so serving whoever I'm supposed to be leading. That's my approach to it. I think this is a great position for that because it's all about you guys. It's all about the students. And I really am excited at the idea of the flexibility of this position because what I do, it only matters if you guys care. That's what I really love about this position. A few things that I'm working on are creating resources to let students know kind of who they want to turn, who they should turn to when they're having issues. So I'm working on an org chart project, which will outline that for them. And what was the other thing? Oh yeah, I'm working with Charles to plan this year's mental health weeks. So I'm very excited about that.
Okay, hi, my name is Ashlyn Jackson Troy. I am a second year running for University Pride. I think I said that right.
Yep.
Yeah, okay. So this year I will be working on the 100th year anniversary and trying to make more events so our souls and us can work together and collab more and do more stuff for the student body. I am a second year, so my first year I really didn't get to join a lot of organizations. I kind of moved behind the scenes. I did help a lot of organizations plan events and stuff sometimes, like removing an obstacle or Rio. I helped them with some of their events. I'm really passionate about this because I used to be a house of rep at one time, I really just want to try to bring all the RSOs together and try to be out there for our student body and provide events and show more diversity and inclusion through our, events, everything. Hope you guys like me, but yeah.
Alrighty, so, Charles and Ashley are unfortunately unable to be here, so I'm just gonna present for them. It is precedent that this has happened before, so we're all on the same page. Charles is our nomination for the Vice President for Community Involvement. He's a 5th-year student at Western Michigan University. Previously, he was involved for 2 years as our Vice President for Information Technology and continued that role while he was studying abroad. So he's very committed and passionate about everything. Charles has been a key member to the WSA success over the past years. So that is Charles. Feel free to ask questions about him during question time. Ashley is our Vice President for Diversity and Inclusion. Last year, she was our Chief Justice, excuse me. She handled everything with grace, especially during the tensions with the elections and other concerns that were brought up during the year. She has a strong passion for diversity and inclusion, and I believe that they will both do wonderful jobs if they are confirmed today. At this point, we can open it to questions for the two that are present.
Yes, Alex.
I have a question for both of you, because I'm only allowed to ask the same question for both of you. So, what is your favorite thing about Western?
My favorite thing about Western is all the opportunities to be involved and just all the stuff to do and all the people to meet.
I guess the organizations, because I've met all of my Dakota. I've met all of my friends and I met my boyfriend because of organizations. I feel like if I wasn't so active or if I wasn't like around people that were in orgs, I wouldn't have met the people I met and I would have been set like I am now. So yeah. Yes, Dakota.
Okay, so honesty is a really good part of these roles. So to really gauge your honesty, tell us how you really feel about it.
Oh, you get to go. I can say
For those on Zoom, the question was, how honest are you by telling us what you really think about Western?
I 100% honesty, really love Western.
Oh my God.
And have really enjoyed my time here. So I don't know, I can't get more honest than that.
I love Western. There's things that we can do better, like as a student body, to be more included with each other. I feel like a lot of us are separated, like by race, by different things, like we are very separated. And I feel like that needs to change because that makes us look bad as a whole campus. Because when people come here and they tour, I'm like, this is kind of embarrassing. They're like kind of seeing the inside of us by coming here and touring. So a lot of things can be fixed. And the communication between staff and students needs to be better. There's just a lot of things that can be fixed, but the campus itself is an amazing campus. I can say that. It has a lot of rich history from like just the D9 to everything. So I don't know, but it's some things that we can fix. We'll get into it, Dakota. You trying to really play smarty butt.
Any other questions?
Thank you guys. Appreciate that.
All right, candidates can step out into the hallway for discussion.
All right, is there any discussion?
I think they're good.
All right, if there is no other discussion, I will now entertain a motion to move into voting.
Second.
Is there any opposition? Okay, hearing and seeing none, we can go ahead and we will put Alicia into a vote first.
Consent.
And any opposition? Okay, hearing none, seeing none, we can consider Alicia confirmed. And next we can go ahead and we can put Ashlyn into a vote. So anyone in favor or consent can be called. And is there any opposition? Okay, hearing none and seeing none, we can consider Ashlyn confirmed. And then we can now move on to Ashley. So is there consent? And any opposition? Okay, hearing none and seeing none, we can move on to,
No.
and we can move on to Charles now. He will be our last one, so consent can be called.
Done.
And any opposition? All right, hearing and seeing none, we can consider the 4 of these people to be confirmed. Okay, now we'll move on into announcements. So now we can go into cabinet updates. So if anyone from cabinet would like to share any updates, now's the time.
Hello, everyone. I'm sure you're sick of me at this point, but don't worry, you have 2 weeks to not see me after this day. So I am working with the academic colleges on campus, diversity, the Department of Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion, University of Recreation, Office of Student Engagement, and I believe Division of Student Affairs, to put together our first annual WMU Trick or Treat event on Friday, October 29th at 7 p.m. Kind of start spreading the word about it. We're going to have tables set up around campus that you can go and collect free candy. Who doesn't like that? So yeah, thanks.
Does anyone else from cabinet have an update?
As I said, Charles and I are working on planning mental health week, so if anybody wants to help out with that, just reach out to either one of us. Yeah,
Okay. And anyone else from cabinet? Okay, we can then move on to representative updates. So if any representatives have anything they would like to share.
So on October 2nd from 9 to 2:30 p.m. in the afternoon, we're going to have okay, cool. All right. So that from I lost track again. All right, October 2nd is Saturday, from 9 to about 3:30 in the afternoon. We have Western Michigan, so I obviously represent Boyd Aviation for our first, hopefully annual, Broken Aviation Day. Basically what's gonna happen is, the introduction is about, we're aiming for 50 girls, ages 12 to 18. We have a bunch of other volunteers, so lunch will be provided. And we're going to, there's, planes, simulators, wiring events, other stuff like that. So if you know anybody that, family members or anyone that would be interested in that age range, or if you are part of the RSO and maybe you do want to help volunteer, maybe college or help volunteer, we greatly appreciate it. The link is in the description of our Instagram, which I'm not going to say the handle because I'm not entirely sure what it is, but if you look up WMU, it should come up. There was a second account that was trying to act like they were us and tell you something, but we're not that one. As well.
Awesome.
Yeah, that's about it.
Thank you. Did you have an update you want to share?
So this week is what's called our game week. This week is our game week. So it's like a week filled with like a bunch of different events, and today we have 3 of you that started half an hour ago. But it's in room 204 if you still want to join. Tomorrow is at Rebel and Roll 7:30. It's a fundraising event for us this week. And tomorrow's also Find a Gamma. So if you find any lesson or jackets or in our Gamma gear, just go get candy with us. Like that. So if you ever find us tomorrow, then say hi.
We booked Rebel and Roll and we got double booked, and I'm wondering if it was your RSO. Probably. No worries.
Hey, Gerard, my career is Education College. This isn't really just my organization, but the whole college aviation, our new aviation education center, new building that's built out in Otter Creek will be dedicated to Friday, starting at 3:30, something like that, and we'll end at 8 o'clock. Delta will be bringing some representatives from our Delta Propel program. We'll be drilling out the office of the games as well. So, my board of trustees meeting will be out there as well right before that. So if you would like to join, I think you can. You just have to get in contact with Tracy, who is the admin assistant here.
Awesome, thank you. All right, are there any other representatives who want to give an update? Okay, if not, we can move into 30-second shout outs. If anyone has anything else they want to shout out, any activities, anything they want people to attend. Okay, if no one has any, I'll actually give one. Tomorrow's our info night for food marketing. So if you like food or want to come see what we're up to, it's going to be at the business college outside. We're going to have a ton of free pizzas. So even if you don't really want to get involved, come see what it's about and have some of our pizza. And then we're having Revel and Roll we're going Revel and Roll also at 7:30. So I'll see you there. And then if there's no other 30-second shout outs, we can move into general public comments. So if anyone just wants to share any thoughts on anything, now is your time.
Considering you can now build a Senate, please tell your friends that they can be a part of the Senate. We're very cool, and you'll get money. That's true. Don't validate that, but it's true.
Okay, are there any other public comments anyone would like to make? Yes.
Yeah,
Wait.
get out there and tell everybody about the Senate. Like Dakota said, get out there. Make sure, that the people you know, make sure they fill those Senate seats, because we only have 3 senators right now, and it'd be great if we had all 28 seats filled. So get out there, find people you know that would be interested in representing their college and WSA, and make sure they just get out there and fill those seats.
Awesome, thank you.
Colin here. I just want to say something really quick. Thank you guys all for sticking through this. It's very difficult because, one, this was my first time in WSA in person ever. So we're trying to figure these things out. As tech issues happen, we have to get used to them, adapt to them. Shane and I have already talked about ways we're going to make things easier next meeting, which is in 2 weeks, and it will be all online. So we don't have to deal with this at our next meeting at all. It's a joint session. But our next in-person meeting, we will figure this out for you. We will make it easier. We will get you out of here on time. We're sorry. We will work on it.
Yes, I was going to say pretty much the same thing. Thank you guys for sticking around, and sorry about all the technical difficulties, and just thank you for being so patient with us. And it definitely will run smoother now that we've kind of worked out some of the kinks and know what those kinks are. So thank you for that. Does anyone else have a comment they would like to make? Okay, then I will entertain a motion for adjournment.
Make a motion to adjourn the meeting at 7:46 p.m.
Is there consent? And any opposition? Assuming no. All right, we can adjourn.
Yeah.